Yo, what's up? Welcome to the video. Jackson with Loveless Vintage. I am outside of my first ever place of work. My first two jobs ever are at this mall that I'm about to be inside of. I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea to go to the mall that I had my first few jobs at, and now I've been working for myself for like 6 years. So it's just kind of a crazy like full circle moment to think that these doors I'm staring at right over here, I entered to go to work almost every day for like 3-4 years when I worked at this mall. It's just crazy to think of where things are now. So see my first job, and then I'm gonna thank you guys all for 20K and talk about what's coming next. I didn't think it'd be open. This is crazy. I used to walk down this hallway every single day for work. I know I've said it like a million times, but flashbacks, bro. I got my first job when I was 17 at this mall. So this is weird. Haven't been in this hallway in many, many years. I used to work here. This is so weird. I used to work here. We saw the first place I ever worked, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna walk by the second place I ever worked, actually my first manager job. Here we go. It's now a Columbia store. But it used to be a J. Crew. That was my first manager job I ever had, bro. Right in there. There it is. Wow. Crazy. First manager job. Damn, this was an institution and they closed it down. RIP the Johnny Rockets. Yo, so I'm back home now. There's a lot of interesting things that led me to be in the position that I'm in today. And I just wanted to genuinely thank you all so much for watching any one of my videos, liking them, interacting with them. It means a lot. 20,000 subscribers is a big accomplishment. I never thought that I would even have a YouTube channel. To be honest, like my fascination with YouTube started when I was a kid. I was obsessed with Smosh. I used to make like Smosh copy videos with my best friend in junior high. And I guess it was always kind of in the back of my mind, like I'd really like to be a YouTuber one day. I'd like to do YouTube. It's just weird. I feel like I've lived so many different lives. Like we visited the mall earlier, like I worked the retail jobs, you know, I was a retail manager, so I had experience doing that. I worked full-time for a vegan food company. I did a lot of traveling and marketing with them. And like I was in a band, I sang in a band, I did a lot of touring. So I feel like I've done all of these things in my life. All of these things that like people dream of doing. Like I know a lot of people are like, I wish I could play in a band. I wish I could tour with a band. Like I did that like 10 years ago. I feel like there's still so much that I have left to do though in my life, which is an amazing feeling. And I just don't ever want people to think that I'm not grateful for what I have, because I feel like when people kind of get caught up in like the bullshit of everything, they don't really take a step back and like realize how they got to where they are. I guess I'm kind of jumping around and rambling, but I just really wanted to say thank you guys all so much for supporting anyone that's ever bought anything from me. Like you're supporting me living. Like I don't think people understand that when you're supporting like creators, content creators, when you're buying something from me, that is money I use to pay my bills, to buy food. I'm not rich. You know, I buy a lot of these really expensive shirts. That's just what I've been doing for like over 10 years. You know, this is my passion. Like I love vintage clothing. I love collecting vintage clothing. That's something I've been doing for a long time now. So I save for these things. I sell other things to be able to have this money to afford the things that I buy. I'm not rolling in it, you guys. So the support directly to me like means the world. The fact that I'm able to have this platform and sit down and talk to people and you guys are listening right now and you're able to comment back to me like is just crazy to me. Sometimes I think I really do need to take a step back and just think about it, because I was able to purchase a house partly because of the content that I do and selling vintage. Like I had a decent amount of savings, but I wouldn't feel comfortable buying a house if I didn't know that people were going to support me. So it's an amazing feeling to have you guys with me through all of these things. And I feel like I don't ever really do sit down and talk videos like this. But yeah, I've just been thinking a lot lately about the journey it's been a journey. You know, I've been on YouTube for over 5 years, and I just started it as a side thing to have fun, to record my thrift finds. I just honestly was emulating people that I enjoyed to watch. And I think that's a big takeaway that I want to like leave people with too, is like, you can do whatever you want. I know sometimes it's hard in life because you don't have people supporting you. And I am very fortunate to have my immediate family and my friends supporting me. You know, my parents didn't give me any shit when I was like, I'm going to start my own business and this is what I'm going to do. They supported me. They might not always understand it, or it takes people a while to understand. You can truly do anything you want in this life. Like, this life is yours. I just want people to understand that and to know that they have strength and power within themselves to do whatever you want, whatever you set your mind to. And it's not going to be easy. Like, doing this YouTube thing, doing everything that I do is not easy. I'm definitely like a workaholic. I hate using that word, but I never stop working. I never stop editing videos, making content. I just never stop. And it's because I love it. And it's because I don't know what else I would do if I wasn't doing this. So again, thank you guys so much for giving me a platform where I'm able to share my content. And at the end of the day, I just hope that people relate to it and it gives them a little bit of a distraction or something to make them happy, because that's all we have in this life, is to have little moments of happiness and peace through all of the chaos that's happening in this world, especially right now. It's crazy, crazy times in the world that we live in. So I'm glad that I'm able to give people an outlet. I'm glad that this is an outlet for me and you guys listen to me. This is so off the cuff. I didn't think I was going to get this deep with it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for 20K. One day we're going to get that plaque. 100K, we're going to get that plaque. I've been going hard at the content, 2 videos a week. I kind of wanted to touch on that too. I think I am going to slow down a little bit. I've been doing 2 videos a week for like this whole year. So like half a year. It takes so much time. I think I'd rather spend my time making super quality videos and the videos that I know that I would want to watch. Not that like any of my videos I wouldn't want to watch. I honestly watch some of my old videos sometimes. I'll be like, oh, remember when I did this? And I get pretty sucked in. I like the content I make. You know, I feel like that's a big part of it. You have to like the content that you make. And there's certain things I want to do with the content that I feel like just need more time and need more care. So instead of just pumping out content, you know, here's a bins video, here's a mail day, here's, you know, whatever, like I'd rather make the videos that I want to make, and they might take a little bit more time. I'd still really like to do every week, but the video uploads might get a little spotty, especially through the summer. I'm traveling a little bit. There's some things that I do want to do, so forgive me for that, but I appreciate everybody subscribing and supporting. There will be more content. I am not going to stop. I have so many ideas. I get ideas every single day for different videos or reels or posts I want to make. So again, thank you guys so much for giving me that outlet. Drop a comment. Let me know your favorite video of mine, how you found my channel. Honestly, that's what I want to know. I want to know, people watching today, how'd you find my channel? How long have you been watching for? Are there any OGs from 2020 that are still watching? You know, let me know. Thank you guys so much. You guys are going to be okay. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like you will be, but you will be okay. Everything will work out in the end. That is my inspirational little quote for you guys. This is Jackson with Loveless Vintage. Thanks again so much for watching. See you later.